The PlayStation Plus freebies for the month of September have been revealed, and I have to say, a decent month overall. I imagine that a lot of people are going to be upset by it just on the basis that it seems like nobody is into Battle Royales anymore, at least people that watch our channel. I know that there's a lot of Fortnite fandom out there. Apex is still a relatively big game, but those of you guys that watch our channel are probably more into those single-player experiences or other types of multiplayer experiences, so maybe PUBG isn't going to be right up your alley now. PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds is one of the free games. The other one is Street Fighter V. Overall, I think that's pretty decent, all things considered. However, I do have to ascertain the fact that I am not a fan of crossover between subscription services. PUBG is already available in PlayStation Now, so it's kind of a bummer that we're seeing this crossover on PlayStation Plus, PlayStation Now, and that's kind of what happens when you have a billion different subscription services. Each service begins to get diluted just because of that crossover. It's like when EA games are offered as a part of PlayStation Plus, that service gets a little bit diluted because now those games are available on Plus as well, so if you're subscribed to multiple services, that becomes a little bit of a bummer. Nevertheless, PUBG was actually the Battle Royale game that I got the most into. I never really got into Fortnite that much, but PUBG in its heyday, this was years ago on PC we're talking, I was super into it. I sunk hours upon hours into it, probably north of a couple hundred hours, and I had a lot of fun with it. I dug the realism, I dug a lot of the elements of the game, and I had a lot of fun playing with a couple of buddies. At this point in 2020, am I personally still super invested into PUBG? No, not necessarily. I've kind of moved on from it, but it's a game with a lot of name value. It is a game with a lot of cachet, and I think it's a decent offering, especially if you do jump into the game with a couple of buddies. I've always said that about PlayStation Plus. Hey, you're subscribed to PlayStation Plus to play online. Well, they're offering you an online-heavy game with PUBG as one of the freebies, so you can jump in with a couple of friends. Hopefully you have some fun. At this point, again, I know how a lot of you guys are. You've just completely checked out of the Battle Royale wagon, and I definitely can understand why. Maybe it's been milked a little bit too much, maybe you've heard too much about it, maybe you've already got your Battle Royale fun in and now you're looking to move on, but PUBG, for what it's worth, I do think it's a good game, and I think for the entirety of Plus subscribers, like the more casual consumers, they are going to be excited about PUBG as an offering. For those, more hardcore consumers that are watching our videos, yeah, I don't know if PUBG is going to be right up your alley. I imagine a lot of people being upset by it. Selfishly, and more from a biased standpoint, I have a lot of nostalgia with PUBG, so it's not one that I am completely comfortable absolutely crapping on, but I do know that that's going to be the standpoint that a lot of people ultimately do end up taking, just as its presence as a Battle Royale title. And again, that PlayStation Now thing is a real deal. When you start having multiple subscription services and there's so much crossover between it, we saw it with the EA games, the services just start getting a little bit diluted, and that is not something I'm a fan to see. I'm not entirely sure if Street Fighter V is available as a Plus game or as a PlayStation Now game. It entirely might be. Let's actually look that up right now so we can have a live reaction for you guys. Street Fighter V, PS Now. Let's see if it comes up on Google. Looks like it is not. Okay, looks like... Oh, no. They just added Street Fighter V. They added Street Fighter V in July. What? So you're talking two games that are both on PlayStation Now, both being offered as Plus titles. Okay, I said it was a decent month. Honestly, that might knock it down a little bit. I am not a big fan of the crossover and things of that nature. Yes, Street Fighter V is an incredibly iconic game, and they're kicking off Street Fighter V PS4 tournaments on September 4th in US and Canada. These events will offer eligible fighters of all skill levels in those regions the opportunity to compete for cash prizing, so that's pretty cool. A unique PS4 theme and a custom in-game title will be available as well. Both of these games will be available on September 1st and will be available until October 5th. You have the opportunity to pick up Fall Guys as well as COD MW2 Remastered. Okay, so I just read the title when I saw PUBG and Street Fighter V, and I was like, okay, this is a pretty decent month, all things considered, but I knew going in PUBG was a PS Now game. I kind of forgot for a second that Street Fighter V is also a PS Now game. Yeah, you can dissect that however you want. From my personal standpoint, I am not a fan of this heavy crossover between subscription services. Again, I just think it dilutes the services. Street Fighter V is a game that got a plethora of updates, and you can have some fun with it, playing with a couple of buddies. Even though if you don't want to get, ranked ready or you want to get competitive ready, you can still have fun with Street Fighter V. That's kind of the fighting game fan that I am. From my standpoint, is Street Fighter V my favorite fighting game? Absolutely not from this generation. It's still a pretty decent one, and that alongside PUBG are two distinct experiences, so I'll give it that, but ultimately ultimately, I think this is going to be a month that a lot of people are going to be disappointed by. And to me, I don't think it's a great month just on the basis that, again, both these games are available on PS Now. But I am interested to hear what you guys think. Are you guys happy about this month? Are you a little bit disappointed? What do you think about PUBG as a freebie offering? Definitely sound off with your thoughts in the comments section down below. Thank you for watching, and goodbye. Hey guys, we hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, make sure to hit the subscribe button, and if you're already subscribed, do us a favor and hit the bell icon. This way you'll be notified whenever we post a new video. That's the best way to keep up with all of our uploads, and we usually try to upload 2 videos a day. And with the bell icon hit, you'll be notified whenever we do upload a video. As always, thanks for watching.